expression of happiness and a little sugar. A great big expression of happiness.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here live from Orange Glen High School. We're only a few minutes away from kicking this one off between the Nomads Soccer Club and Fullerton Disciples Football Club. Fullerton come here to Orange Glen High School here in Escondido, and they're coming in with 1 win, 2 losses, 2 draws, and a total of 8 goals so far for the season. Looking very good, and so far getting adjusted to being in the UPSL SoCal South. And over for the Nomads, again coming in here defending their home turf for 4 wins, 1 loss, 0 draws, and an impressive 17 goals here for the season so far. Both these teams getting ready to kick it off, and we're looking at an exciting matchup between 2 teams that are here for a win, looking to get up some points, looking to score some goals, and definitely looking to make it impressive. Thank you for watching Amigo Sports Media. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll be kicking off soon, shortly after this. nationality did play. All copyrights to them. Again, no intentions of the background music. Again, thank you for watching here live from Orange Glen High School, home of the Big Blue. And we'll be watching here the Nomads Soccer Club defending their home turf with 4 wins, 1 loss, and an impressive 17 goals so far against the Fullerton Disciples. And we're going to be seeing the Fullerton Disciples can come all the way here to Escondido and make a bit of a rattle and tassel and roll. Let's see if they're able to score some goals. They also have an impressive 8 goals so far. Both teams getting them set for kickoff here. Final words for both these teams as we get ready to roll. Both these teams know the high stakes that comes here this season for the spring of 2026. Almost a few games away. Both teams looking about 4 more games for the remainder of the season. Folks, that's a game a week. We're looking at June, July being the end and the playoffs. And both these teams looking for it. Final words for the Nomads in black. Fullerton Disciples come in here wearing white and green. And only a few seconds away from kicking off again, it will be your commentator, your broadcaster, your editor here on the camera. Here, the Amigo Andres here for this game. And thank you again for Nomads for inviting me here to this beautiful pitch. And the referee looking to get it ready as they're getting all set for this UPSL SoCal South matchup. And here trying to promote and broadcast the game as it has been started. 45 minutes of action here. And we're looking at 2 teams trying to come in here and see what they can do. Of course, Fullerton not so content with their record for the season. 1 win, 2 losses, 2 draws. They'll definitely want to make an impact. And it's going to be at the cost of the Nomads. But here, the Nomads seem to have found a home here in Orange Glen High School. And definitely a beautiful home to defend. So far, they've been impressive this season. 4 wins, 1 loss, and definitely a powerhouse in the set of goals. They're definitely not afraid to kick for it, and 17 goals is their total. Can they add up more here with a chance but taken away? And here comes Fullerton, but the pass just not there for them. Back over to the Nomads here. And back on the defense, folks. Again, you can join us here live at Orange Glen High School. No fee, no entry, just a bunch of support and community here. I see someone in the back of me selling what was some chips and corn. And of course, you can enjoy more here. Both these teams coming out here to, of course, supply and demand of the community for the passion of soccer, as the Nomads not afraid to have a bit of pressure here in the back. Can Fullerton get the ball and recover over to 17? Almost taken away here, but they have a chance. And still with the pressure, the Disciples trying to make sure they can come in, and they too have the ball. Now it's looking troublesome. Disciples coming in on the attack. Did they find the pass here? Trying to run for it, and 2-man on. Seems like it was called for, over for the Nomads. Again, folks, thank you for joining me. It's gonna be your commentator, your camera guy, your broadcaster. You can go ahead and join in on the chat. My name's Andres, and we'll be going at it here for 90 minutes of action here. 2 teams for this UPSL SoCal matchup, and the Nomads against the Disciples really coming in here today in this beautiful weather, beautiful pitch, and strong Disciples performing with passion early on. Back over for their goalkeeper, getting him involved. And that ends up going outside. It's going to be thrown in here. The Nomads with the throw in here. Out goes the ball, and now it will be Fullerton with the opportunity. Thrown in and challenged quickly, and the Nomads trying their best to recover, but this is an opportunity here for Fullerton. Can the Disciples get it off? And in the end, the defense does a great job of ending any type of threat. It's gonna be the Disciples one more time, trying to see if they can come in here on the attack. The Nomads here putting a bit of pressure. They do get it here, but quickly recovered. Disciples marching down, and it seems like it was called for. The referee has the flag up, marking it offsides, and continuing to hear Nomads. Not to be given over for Fullerton. And here's the chance now developing for them. Look at this. They're coming in strong, and the defense trying to get it. Goalkeeper, nice job. Ends up, look at that, out of any danger in the end. All the way over here to the back. And again, folks, first time pretty much live streaming from this school. If there's any issues, if you guys are having a great time, it is appreciated. That is how the algorithm works of YouTube, and it's one of the things that is appreciated. If you're not even logged in and you don't want to contribute to the chat, best thing to do, hit the refresh page. It adds on one more view. But again, appreciate any type of interaction. Always here at Amigo Sports Media. It's always great to be part of this community soccer, and it just keeps growing and building up. A few years ago, pretty much when I started to film and live stream, it used to be not so many teams in this UPSL SoCal South division. Now they've been adding on some talent, they've been adding on some teams. Nomads came back after what seemed to be a few years off. Disciples added on to the South, and it's just teams that maybe were affected by COVID coming back and strong. And we'll have to see how far they can make it in to a playoff run, as that ball ends up going outside. And look at this, they got the scoreboard turned on today. As you can tell, we're down to 38 minutes left of action. They're counting down as these are programs for high school football. But of course, we appreciate the interaction. Have to see if they are able to adjust to any type of additional minutes, or if they stop it at 2 minutes, as some high school do tend to do that. But enough of the scoreboard. Here's a chance that is taken away by the Nomads. And they're trying to march down the field, but they immediately give it back over. Then Fullerton Disciples have the ball here. And so far, even though their record hasn't spoken much for them, they're coming in here strong. I mean, a team that has been able to score 17 goals, and so far in this early 10 minutes, here's some pressure. And it seems like the referee will be giving it a yellow card. It's gonna be a free kick. It's gonna be an opportunity here for the Nomads. Not happy about that, the discussion, the words, but guess what? Nomads have an opportunity, and it's gonna be right here for them to see if they can get the chance to open up the scoreboard here. So far in a great position, an excellent chance, a great visionary attack, and we're gonna have to see still the Disciples of Fullerton still having a full word. They're trying to make it fuller to the referee, trying to make it known. But the yellow card was given. Fullerton does have a card here. Look at that. I understand you. I understand it's your job, but I'm not happy about it. Number 23 goes over. Nomads have this chance, ladies and gentlemen. They have an opportunity. They're going to get this one. And how about we take a look at the replay while they get this all set up here. As we can see, the foul was right there, and a few more inches and it would have been right in the box. The yellow card was given out, and right now coming back into the action, the player looking to get this one back in, the wall being set up, and it's gonna come down to this. Can the Nomads Soccer Club capitalize here? Into the wall and got that back easily. The Disciples not allowing anything just yet. Ball ends up marching on out. Fullerton about to make the throw-in. But immediately given away and back over for the Nomads. Over to number 4. And here's a chance now. Nomads coming on in, number 17. Not to be, couldn't get there on time. Goalkeeper is gonna put it back out there. Referee marks it outside. And the top scorers here for the Nomads, Saber Sharif comes in here at 10 goals so far. We're talking about 17 goals for the Nomads and 10 goals for Saber. We're gonna have to see if he continues his hot streak here at Orange Glen High School. This one outside, and it still will be Fullerton Disciples ball. Seems like ball given over actually for the Nomads. And speaking of goal scorers, it's actually the Disciples that have a bit of a group of goal scorers. They all share 2 goals. It would be Luna Barbosa, Miguel Rodas, and Samuel Lee. all with 2 goals each. This team not afraid to pass the ball around, definitely have different tactics. One with the strong striker and the other one attacking from all angles. Right now, Fullerton Disciples have this chance. Look at the goalkeeper for the Nomads. He's ready for it. And trying to find it from midfield. And if this was football, that would be good. But that ends up going outside. And goalkeeper, you're going to put this one back into action quickly. Defense was ready to recover. Back for their goalkeeper. And Fullerton gonna see if they can march on and onto the attack one more time. Popped out, but recovered immediately. And again, the Disciples trying to see if they can have a bit of success with their march down the field. This one ends up going outside, folks. And Nomads will be getting this one back. Fullerton Disciples come in here, led by Coach Jamal Saunders, Kudwajo Boteng, Patrick Carest, Lauren Carest, and Jerome Watson. Definitely a bit of a trip here to Escondido, and we're gonna see if they can lead their boys into victory here on this away battle. They've had some goals for success, but they'll definitely want to pick up the win here. In a dire situation with 4 games left for the season, these points could be playoff picture for them. Do or die moment. Fullerton takes it out of any danger, and here they actually have an opportunity. He's going to take a shot. And just not to be. What an opportunity for the Disciples here, as this one's put back in action. No time to show the replay. This game has been a quick one today. And back over for the goalkeeper, out of pressure, out of danger. Disciples come in here one more time. Fullerton over and back again, still playing off the back, looking for their chance, and here comes the opening maybe they were looking for, but giving back over. Number 8 recovers. Goalkeeper now for the Nomads has it here, over to 22. The pressure gets to him, and the Disciples getting it back here. And we're gonna have to see, can they come in with a successful attack defense, doing an incredible job of getting it back here. It's gonna be thrown in by the Nomads. And again, Nomads led by Jamal Sanders, Kuwajo Boteng, Patrick Crest, Lauren Crest, Jerome Watson, all doing an incredible job so far this season for their boys. But we were mentioning the Disciples as well. Their staff of Carlos Rodas, Abraham Kim, all here trying to put Fullerton on the map for this UPSL SoCal South division. Over to 22. There's the chance. Over to 6. 6 finds number 20. 5 has it. Nomads playing around with the ball today, holding on to possession. Still a 0-0 here, as we've seen 18 minutes of action here in Orange County Park. This one all the way into the hands of the goalkeeper. He's gonna put it back in for the Disciples. Trying to get around, and it seems like the defense, with already 16 appearances for the Nomads, Elijah Williams forward for the Nomads. We're looking at Cameron Carus Habard at midfield. Mateja Hasbi Bakbik. This one getting ready for a throw-in by the Nomads. With 15 appearances, Marcelo Ciora and Princeton Hancock. 14 appearances so far for David Esparza. Getting ready for this throw-in here. The Nomads have a team here that have been making their appearances after making the showing, have been gelling in together. Elias Titua with 14 appearances, Alonso Ayala 14 appearances, Alberto Navarrete 14 appearances. All these players playing together, and it has been showing here with 4 wins, 1 loss, 17 goals for the season. Now number 6 over to 17 and almost have that opportunity. Last touched. They're giving that one for the Disciples here. Back over to the goalkeeper. As you can tell, something did drop. It was just the phone of the notes I was looking at. But we're reaching into halftime. And right here, this one with the ball outside. Could this be the opportunity for me to go get the phone back? Still have to remove the microphone, but the player did have to jump across the board. We're looking at the chance here, as it seems I was able to recover and pick it up here on time as we're coming back in for the play. Still wasn't able to put the microphone on, but the Nomads trying to keep it in here, pressure, and not happy about that, but the Disciples do get it, taken away, nicely recovered here. Disciples, can they get it and march on? In the end, this one back over and starting fresh, trying to see there's an opening, but the Nomads quickly closing any type of gap. Over to 17 now. Nomads Soccer Club couldn't find that one, but still they have the second chance. And not to be, it's gonna be now the Disciples trying to get out of there, having lots of men around them, and now He's gonna see if he can reach for this opportunity. Number 20 now. Closing in, the Disciples trying to see if they can get off a shot, and this is their chance. But that is lost and recovered by the Nomads here. What a chance, what an opportunity for the Disciples with the Nomads. Of course, impressive defensive showing so far, not allowing anything. And here's a chance, a one-on-one, and just couldn't find the back of the net. There was a chance for the Nomads as well, and they just couldn't get it. And take a look here at the replay as the Nomads here with the chance of their own, trying to see if they can open up the scoreboard. And coming back here live from Orange Glen High School, it's your commentator, your amigo, your videographer, your editor, your broadcaster. Make sure you subscribe. There will be highlights after the game. If you missed out on any of the action, if you plan to take a break after halftime here, an intensive matchup. It's 0-0, but both the teams laying it out here on the line, and the Nomads. Look at that. What a chance. But the goalkeeper not going to allow it here. The Disciples keeping it 0-0. And now the intensity being felt. The backfield. Seeing if the pressure is there. The Disciples trying to win it back. Both these teams know what it means. Would love to have the lead before the half. And here they come. One more again. With the speed, with the strut, over to number 10. He's going to create a play. And the chance, and just not to be. It seemed like it was last touched. And it will be a corner kick, folks, as they're going to have to go all the way outside to get that one. And take a look here at the replay as they're getting that one here. You're watching Amigo Sports Media, folks, and it's an intense one as we get ready here for the corner kick. Number 4 for the Nomads will be the one to take it. Can the Nomads open it up here? Number 4. Here's the chance, and it hit the post. And in the end, the flag was up, folks. The flag was up, but it hit the post. It was looking interesting. It was looking like a good one. The Disciples trying to get off their own backfield. The pressure is there. The mistake was committed. And the Nomads now get the ball back. What an excellent play here. Putting in the pressure. And Nomad Soccer Club about to throw it in. Looking for this chance. Still marching forward. And here they come. Can they find it? And the defense, great job of getting it. Almost had it out. The kick, and just too easy for the goalkeeper in the end to recover. And it's going to be 25 minutes played here at Orange Glen Park High School, and just no goals have been made so far in an intensive matchup of high stakes. Of course, Nomads wanting to continue their winning ways, wanting to continue add on the goals, the points, the wins, and of course, Disciples knowing it is a pivotal match. 4 games remaining after this one for them, and just 1 win, 2 losses, 2 draws. They need to win to keep their thing alive, and they're a bit over and outside. Take a look at this replay though, as the Nomads have continued on the ferocity of attacks from all angles and trying to get behind this goalkeeper, and just haven't found a way to find it yet, as it's gonna be put back here. Getting ready and set. Fullerton looking for the chance, but it's just too much on that pass. It ends up going outside. It's not gonna be to be for them just yet. And it's gonna be put back in action here by the Nomads. Look at the scoreboard. We have it on today. 17 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here. That's 45 minutes. Halves. And so far, both these teams stuck at 0-0, but it really has been feeling like these teams have been creating opportunities. They've been looking for it on both ends, never adding up, never resting. Fast-paced action here, and once again, can they break through? The Disciples, are they called to action? Can they get it off? The shot, it was whistled for. It's gonna be given back to the Nomads. And the chance was there for the Disciples. Fullerton started inches away from possibilities and open it up. But it wasn't just to be for them, as it ends up back over the Nomads. I mean, frustration and maybe building up. They couldn't even get this shot off there. And definitely have to be seen what strategies, what tactics they can be implementing here. Over to 18, the Nomads, sporting some black, gray, red colors today. The pass just not there, given back over. And the Disciples smartly try to get out of any danger. Over, and the Disciples to number 22, a bit danger on that pass. Back over here, and does recover. Fullerton now push it outside, and in the end they say Vida stay to the ball, and in the end the chance comes back over for the Nomads. Fullerton one more time, salute the ball, have the chance. It does get whistled for. Having to have a word here with the referee as they put this one back in. The Nomads trying to catch him off guard. Can they find it here? Not to be. And trying to find them over the top again. But handled by the goalkeeper. The Nomads not letting up. Over back 20. Back over to number 6. Passing it around, opening the space here. The Nomads marching in on an attack, and can they get past the goalkeeper? The shot gets blocked by the last defender. He's able to block it. He's able to keep his team safe. 0-0. This one continues. Take a look at the replay. They're gonna get ready for a corner kick here. Look at that. Gets past the goalkeeper, but the defender doing his job. The Disciples keeping it here. 0-0. It's gonna be a corner kick. The Nomads getting ready. Over 30 minutes of action here for this corner. Can they open it up? How the ball ends up going, and still for the Nomads. Over to number 6 now. He's gonna throw it in. The wind picking up here. Will that be a factor? Escondido, California, San Diego. And here, this is today home for the Nomads, Orange Glen High School. Home of the Big Blue. This is Richard F. Disney Memorial Field. And a corner kick coming up for the Nomads. Taken outside. They seem to have put the flag up. They're saying he eventually was offsides, and Fullerton has the ball here. They're getting ready to put this one back into the action, and the Disciples have to be content on what the performance has been shown so far. They've been going toe-to-toe so far with these juggernauts of goals. 17 goals so far for the season for the Nomads, and today they just haven't been able to find one, as the Disciples have 8 goals so far for their season, and trying to see if they can surprise the Nomads here today. As it's gonna be the Nomads here with the ball. The ball fought for, trying to get it back, and they do win it. The Disciples with a chance of their own. They've had to travel here. The stakes are high for them. The season, not what they've expected. 1 win, 2 losses, 2 draws. On their end, they definitely need this one to continue their playoff chances. The kick is there, and just above the net. Asking if he touched it. And let's see if we can take a look at the replay before they put this one back in. Take a look at the shot. The Nomads produced a chance, but not to be, as they put this one back into the action. The goalkeeper for Fullerton puts it back in. Trying to see who can eventually come up with it. And the ball ends up getting away. It seems like there was a whistle. And folks, any type of interaction would be highly appreciated. The chat is here for all of us. If you have a player you want to shout out, the names can always be mentioned. If you know what number they're wearing today, doesn't matter what team, you can always root on here as you have a one-on-one conversation with the broadcaster himself, Andres, the Amigo. And if you missed out on any of the action, highlights will be posted. So right now, it seems like they're getting ready, having a few words down the line. Who's wrong, who's right in your eyes? And it will be the Nomads over the 22. You see the pressure trying to be put immediately by the Disciples, seeing if they can create any type of mistake. And here's a chance for the Nomads. Can he reach it? And in the end, it does get away from him. It's going to be outside, put back in. Goalkeeper getting ready to put it back. Last 10 minutes of this first half. Over to 15. And they do recover. 22 finds his man. Looking to see, can number 18 get past it? The shot is there. Just not on target. Was looking for the bottom left corner. Goalkeeper wide aware, ready for any type of action. And just not to be. Take a look at the replay here. Brought to you by, of course, the Nomads. They brought me out today. Thank you again for the Nomads for bringing me out to Orange Glen High School for this UPSL SoCal South action. And if you have any requests, again, you can always just contact me Instagram, on the website, Amigo Sports Media.com, over on YouTube, or up in person. You can always just walk up to me, ask me how everything is going. Over for a throw-in, getting ready for this one at number 6 for the Nomads. .22 puts in the body and it goes outside, but it still will be for the Nomads. Thrown in. And goalkeeper smartly stepping outside. They didn't want to allow any type of action there. Nomads. Pass was blocked, taken away. Disciples quickly put the foul back into play. Battling for it, they do call. The flag is up, and the Nomads are getting the ball back here. And still 0-0 as we're closing in on the end of this first half. 45 minutes of action looking to have been played here. And still both these teams locked in at step for step. The Disciples getting ready for this throw-in. Just couldn't get around them, and the defense trying their best to recover, but Fullerton puts it in there. The second chance. Goalkeeper not doing a clean job of getting it. Now the Disciples have an opportunity here. Number 20. Hesitation does get called for. Disciples will have the ball. They're going to throw it in. Here's a chance for them. Still, can they find the shot? And a whistle will be blown. The ball over back for the Nomads. In the end, they get out of that one unscathed. No danger for them. 0-0 here. As we're coming in here, last 5 minutes of action. We're gonna have to see what the referee does decide to add. It's up to his discretion. 1 yellow card given out so far. 0 goals, 0 injuries. They're gonna have to see what happens, but here's a chance. And it goes outside. 17 just couldn't find the mark. And put back in action. No time for a replay here. As the Disciples were looking for it. This get called for a whistle. Yellow card! Now given out to number 20 of the Nomads. And it's gonna be here. Both teams have a yellow card here early on in the first half of this game. And will that get the implementations going? Take a look here at the end of the yellow card. Make sure you go over, subscribe, like, or watch the replays and the highlights. Will be put in with more clarity, more time, as we try to move along quickly here. Number 12 for the Disciples looking to put into the action. And it's funny, a lot of people reach out and they tell me, you guys, or you guys, just a plural abbreviation of the amount of people that are supposedly working in Amigo Sports Media. And I tell them, Amigo means one, and that's what it is, folks. It's just me, Andres, your videographer, commentator, your broadcaster, the guy who had to program all this. And if you're having a great time, it does help the appreciation. It does help if you go over to watch the highlights. It does help if you're just enjoying to see just community soccer here in San Diego. Watch the potential that San Diego has in soccer and the way that they continue to grow. If you like community soccer itself, just any type of senior over 40 soccer, of youth soccer, of soccer that deserves this type of broadcasting opportunities, of course, at a part where there's an impact for the community, where we can all be involved in it, to make sure you're over here reaching out, you're making yourself known. I do love to be involved in these type of projects, and I do appreciate the Nomads for reaching out and inviting me here to Orange Glen High School for this home game of theirs, and what is their one of their final games here at home for this season. And here's the chance for them. Can they make it up to their home fans here? Can they continue their gold streak? Can they pick their winning ways? Fullerton has been full of action today. And the defense doing a great job. The Disciples trying to get it out of any danger here. Nomads again with the ball. Back to number 4. It's gonna see if they can find the opening they're looking for. Can they find the attack right before the end of this first half? And not to be, goes outside, but it seems like the ball will still be for the Nomads. And thank you for the ball, boys. We do appreciate it. It speeds up the game. It helps us keep it going. Volunteers, kid-friendly environment. Make sure you come out and join us here. Home games for this UPSL community soccer going on here. These folks have battled it out in the US Open Cup. It's something that's still going on. It's down to the final 16, final 8, I believe. And yes, the opportunities that these teams get for, and then the national prizes, the divisional prizes, the commodity, the skill, the game tape. It all comes down to this, folks. Both these teams, of course, looking to win it here. 45 minutes of action have been played. It's up to the referee to see how much he will be adding on to these final seconds. As we have seen 2 yellow cards, 1 for each team. The intensity has been picked up. Both these teams locked in at 0-0, and it is some high implementation so far with 4 games remaining for the season. Fullerton knows they need to pick up a win today. They have 1 win, 2 losses, 2 draws, and they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. But the Nomads here with their final 2 home games, they want to pick up a win here at home. They want to continue their winning streak. 4 wins, 1 loss, 17 goals. This team so far has been stopped, and they have whistled for it. It is the end of this first half, and we're coming down to be it. It's coming down to a 0-0 matchup. We're going into halftime. Thank you for joining me and his Amigo Sports Media. And I guess someone will be helping out today for the Rebels game for the first half. Today it will be my partner, of course. Thank you. Shout out to Alfaro. As we go into halftime, it is us in the end. Amigo Sports Media keeps on growing, and the Disciples, the Nomads, here with a bit of soccer to share for everyone. 0-0 action as we go into halftime.
And a little sugar, a great big expression of happiness.
Alright folks, we're only a few seconds away from kicking this one back on and seeing how we continue it here for the last 45 minutes here of action as both these teams getting ready to kick it back off. It has been an impressive performance to say the least by Fullerton Disciples. They've come here, they've so far kept it 0-0 against a formidable offense in what the Nomads have shown so far. 4 wins, 1 loss, 17 goals for the Nomads here at home. They're definitely going to want to see if they can continue and pick up a win here at home. Here at Orange Glen High School, we're looking at Richard F. Disney Memorial Field, and here the Nomads against the Disciples in the black against the white and green kids coming back into the action. 45 more minutes of action will be here. Final words being put and ready for the teams as we're coming back into this one. The Fullerton Disciples find themselves with 1 win, 2 losses, 2 draws. They'll definitely want to pick up a win here today. The referee gets his timer ready for 45 more minutes of action, and we're getting ready to blow it and continue it here at Orange Glen High School. Folks, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching Amigo Sports Media. Thank you for sticking around and any type of interaction. My name is Andres. You can find me Instagram, YouTube, here on the chat. Thank you for tuning along to this UPSL SoCal South matchup between 2 teams looking to pick up a win here today. And a few final words between the referee and the player. Can they get this situated? Can they get this working together? Because it's about to kick off. Nomads with their strategy on the line, getting ready, a bit of kicking around, a bit too early it seems like before the kickoff actually could happen here by the stakes of the referee. A bit of kick around here, and now seriousness to continue the action here in Orange Glen High School. Referee getting ready and set for the second half. And the timer has started. The action has been continued here, and we're off to the races to see which of these teams can become the winner. This one does get called for, whistled, and it will be Nomads to put it in quickly. It's definitely 2 home games remaining. This is one of them, and they'll want to see if they can have the home fans delighted. That gets called for as a whistle. And it's going to be put back into play. The Nomads trying to strike here first. 15. Trying to see if he can find the right opportunity. Having 2 men on him. Gets it over. 18 now. Tries to find the pass, but just not to be there. Nomads still trying to keep the ball. And it's whistled for. The Disciples are not going to have this one as the wind picks up here at Escondido. Here at Orange Glen High School, Richard F. Disney Memorial Field. And here's a chance for the Disciples. Pretty much a one-on-one battle, and the goalkeeper ends up getting it. No pressure in the end. He's able to collect calmly, puts it back in here for the Nomads. Over over across here. They still have it over for 4. And trying to march on. The chances here. And still with a bit of passing around, holding on to the possession. 15-5. 5 over to his teammate. Over to 15 now. 18, great job of the spin around, and here's a shot, but easy enough for the goalkeeper to cover up. And right there, right on it. Here's a chance here in the half, but just not enough for the opener, as we're still over to 0-0. And the goalkeeper right there, no pressure. Fullerton tries to find it. Can he get up to it here? The Disciples have an opportunity. And no one to get the pass. And what a chance, but just couldn't capitalize. As a shot from the distance, and maybe fits of frustration of not being able to capitalize when the opportunity was handed to them. And now, Nomads over to 21, and now they have a chance. Can they find the strike? Finds the pass, not to be deflected, taken away. Nicely done. The Disciples marching on, coming in here, but the pass immediately given away. The Nomads now recover, and they seem to feel like they can come in on the attack. Number 4. Here's his chance, but feels the pressure and gives it back. Holding on to possession here is key, as both these teams locked in at 0-0. And it's a matter of time before one of them can break away and find the goal. This one continuing it here as the Disciples. This one pass not communicated well, goes outside. Is the Nomads Soccer Club to have it here? As we've seen already hitting the 5 minutes of action here of this second half. And it's looking like we're going to continue to have a lockstep, as both these teams not able to find the advantage. This one, out it goes, and to be put back in by the Disciples. And the Nomads able to win the battle in the end, the ones to come away with the ball. And here at number 3, still seeing back to 3. The passes are there, and the flag goes up. It's gonna get called for offsides, and the Disciples now lose the ball immediately, giving away. The Nomads now coming in on the attack. He's gonna look for it. And here's a chance. And what a goal! From the header, it ends up connecting. It finds its way to the back of the net, and he's after the celebrations. The Nomads are able to find the opener here from the header. I mean, what an incredible goal. It was put right in for him. It was there to be, and he took it. He smashed it into the back of the net, and we're going to have to take a look at it here. And what we got is just the outcome of it. So make sure you go over for the highlights, as they will be posted. Pretty much the full goal there, not able to capture the whole thing and the excitement of the emotion. It was a long process of the goal, but it will be posted in the highlights. Highlights posted after the match, so be on the lookout. It will be posted on Instagram as well. Share throughout the Nomads page, as they were the team that invited me. And on the chat, I see we have the Nomads fans. They say cheer on, go Nomads Soccer Club. Here with the opener here at home. They have the lead 1-0 so far. And in the second half, we see the second half adjustments that the Nomads made. A bit more of tactics being shown here. Here come for the strike. But this one, back over for the Disciples. Out, the ball ends up going. And now to be thrown in. The Nomads able to find the opener here. And now Fullerton Disciples starting to see their playoff hopes losing the grips of it. With only 1 win, 2 draws, 2 losses so far. Could this be another loss added up to their tally? And here's a shot! But not to be for the Nomads. Number 10 looking for it there. Unfortunately for him, it's just not on target. And take a look here at this replay. Enough time to collect this one, as it's gonna get put back by the goalkeeper here. But just the chances here for the Nomads, as they find a bit of motivation, a bit of momentum on their side as they found the opener. This one gets away from the Disciples, and not what they need if they want to get back into this game and stay alive in the UPSL SoCal South League. The Nomads number 20 gonna put this one back for his team. They're looking for a bit of a cushion, adding it up. So look for number 2, and the defense hands up, stepping and pressing on any type of pressure there. Out the ball ends up going, and still Fullerton will be the ones to throw it in and put it back in from their goalkeeper here. Getting ready, the Nomads have come in here with an impressive performance and a tally of Saber Sharif with a tally of 10 goals so far for the season. But he's not the only one to be scoring here for these Nomads. Micah T. James has had a pair of goals. Cameron Charest Habar has had a pair of goals. Elias Titua has had a goal. Andrew Vanis Wogan has had a goal. Matea Hatsabik has had a goal. I mean, the team just keeps on going and going, and they're looking to add it on here. They have 18 so far in the season, and there, a beautiful sliding tackle. The defense, great job getting it back, and Fullerton get out of any pressure here. And in the end, here comes the Nomads, but the flag is up. And right there, the chance. And it just comes to a testament of what the staff, of what the coaches and admin have been able to do here for the Nomads. Put on a furiousness of warriors here to pick up wins, to scoring goals, and to look performancely impressive in this UPSL SoCal South League. And that one whistled for. The Disciples will have the opportunity here, and can they get it back? Can they find the equalizer? Down by 1, this is their chance. A great spot on the pitch. And if they can just get back into this one, their playoff hopes won't seem so dimmer. Trying to see what the plan will be from the set piece. Getting ready. And right into it here. But he was ready for that one. As it ends up going outside, getting ready for a throw-in. And Fullerton Disciples here getting ready. Look at this one. Let's see, we're trying to get it there, and as they put it back in action, it seems like it was whistled for. There's a foul. And it's going to be something you'll have to watch in the highlights. Make sure you comment along, you subscribe, you put a like, as a yellow card was shown out here. And don't miss out on any of the action. And thank you for watching along, of course. It does mean a lot. Any type of interaction, those little reactions, I can't really see if it's being made, but I do appreciate it. Chats are obviously visually seen. And anything else, of course, is appreciated. Just the number of people that have tallied in and watched this stream alongside with all of us. Here's a penalty kick for Fullerton Disciples to get back into this one. Award with the goalkeeper before this crucial moment. Can they tie it up here? The wind, a bit of aggressive, as the goal inches away for Fullerton. Can they get back into this one? And he finds the goal. He's able to get it. He's able to find the back of the net. They're into this one now. They secured it. They're tied up. It's equal. It's 1-1. And look at the foul. That is what led to the penalty. And it came up to be, it was a yellow card for a player of the Nomads. And the penalty kick went it right to the back of the net. It's 1-1 as we come back into this one with 30 minutes to go. Disciples are still alive in the UPSL SoCal South playoff race. And the Nomads here at home have to see what answers they can find. Definitely looking for the win here for the home fans. This one back into action, over to 3. 1-1 this one is. And the whistle gets blown for. Gonna be Nomads. Number 4 puts it back in. Trying to find it here, the Nomads. Trying to see if they can get it back. Tally up and be back on top. Not whistled for there, and Fullerton is the one to recover. Almost giving away their Disciples. That was looking dangerous. They're able to now see if they can march on forward. That's the wind kicking up here. It wasn't like this at the beginning, but ever since we've seen some wind kick up. Has that been an implementation on these accuracy of the kicks, of these passes? Look at that. Right over, couldn't be handled cleanly and given away for the Nomads. 15-21, 21 now. Number 5. Over to 3. Nomads battling for it, but lose it over. Here they come. There's a chance for the Disciples. Over to the back. Still looking for another chance, another opening. And the deflection forces the ball to go outside. It will be them to throw it in. And now with the throw-in, it will be the Disciples here. Can they capitalize? Can they get on top? Here's their chance. And now the Nomads getting out of any trouble, and here they come. They're off to the races. It's 18 against the defenders. Over to 3, back to 18. The chance is there. He couldn't find the pass. And the defense doing an incredible job of getting out of any danger. The Nomads were looking for it there. They could have had it. They could have had it. Put back in. Nomads looking to see if they can get back on top. That one not to be. They got one from a header, and this one didn't find the target. Of course, in appreciation, thank you to the ball boy out here today, helping to keep on to the speed of the game. As we are here and getting ready to put it back in the action here. We can see the ball boy running off out to the corner of our picture. An appreciation to all the volunteers and all the helpers that do come out and help this community, help out the action, help out the game. All the, of course, the referees and whatever type of budgets they have to work with, the teams and the allocations, the donors, the supporters, and yourself, the fan, for watching along, for making this possible, for just continuing on. It does mean a lot, not just for the team, the game, the players, myself, the league. It's an exposure for all of us to continue to grow this beautiful game, and Fullerton takes it away. And they're both back and locked in here. 1-1. It used to be 0-0 before we ended the half. Both these teams made a few adjustments. They found the back of the net in both occasions, and we're back to being tied. 1-1 as Fullerton gets ready to throw it in. We see a few warm-ups getting ready here for the Nomads. About 5 green kid-on shirts. Here, seems like he got hit in the face, folks. He's down. We're having to have a word. We'll have to take a look here at the replay. Implementing emotions right now, trying to control them. There is a playing a card. Let's take a look here at the replay. And it seems a little, I couldn't really take a look one more time. He's still down, he's still hurt, he's still injured. Players still having a word, still trying to put in their case. Take a look one more time. What actually happened? What do you see? Did it get hit in the face? Player down, player injured, player uncomfortable, player getting up but unhappy and touching his face because of what happened. And look at that, number 22 having a word with the referee as they are going to continue it here. Time elapsing. We'll have to see how much will this be implemented into the end of the game. Take a look here one more time at the replay. Number 22 gets it called on him, and the player is down, saying his face is hurt for Fullerton Disciples. Unfortunately for him, this is not what we want to see. We don't want to see any type of players injured here. And it looks like we're getting ready to put this one back in action here. Player continue getting checked out there by the medical staff as they get this one back, whistled and rolling. We'll have to see how much the referee will implement into the end of this game. This is stuck at a 1-1 matchup here. Let me check something out real quick, something that scared me. Seemed to be an opportunity not going anywhere. As the Nomads seeing if they can march on here with the final 23 minutes of this game. Number 4 now for the Nomads. Here's a chance, 18, back to 4, over to 15. The shot gets taken, but it seems like the wind carried it away, not to be there. Ends up marching outside. It's gonna be put back in. Again, special thanks to the ball boy having to go out and get it. You can see him out there on the corner of the screen, and what a nice little young boy he is for helping us out today on this match, this incredibly high performance, high octane match between two teams. Really looking for it here, and we try to set up a bit of connection here for what seemed to be the heat blowing away the battery. We are now up and running to 100 degrees, and here it comes! The shot was there in the second opportunity, but the Nomads just couldn't get it, just couldn't find it, and it's gonna be put back in by Fullerton's goalkeeper again. But look at this chance. Look at the Nomads looking for number 2. The opportunity was there, and they just couldn't find it. Goalkeeper makes a stop. Second chance out there, and this one put back into the action now. As it's all the way back over here. Over to 15. Still playing with it. Good job keeping a possession here in these final minutes. Over to 3. Can they open it here? 21 has the chance. The Nomads are going to see if they can come in. A bit of pressure, physicality being played. Referee having a word. No card, no thing for the Nomads. It will be the ball for Fullerton. Trying to continue it here. Disciples have the chance. One-on-one battle. And the defender putting in his body, doing the work, does get it back. Nomads off the foul, put it into action here. Trying to see if they can move it on, and the pass just too much, goes outside. Well, it seems to be 19 minutes of action left here at Orange Glen High School for this UPSL SoCal South matchup between two teams that are stuck in a tie. 1-1 so far. Fullerton Disciples with the throw-in. Out the ball goes. And getting ready for the throw-in. Again, it will be the Nomads this time. 15 off the foul. Apologies. Number 5. Over to 20. Here come the Nomads, and here's the chance, the header's there! But the goalkeeper makes it seem easy enough. He had the reflections ready and no chance of getting past him as he makes the save. He puts it back into play, and Fullerton keeps it alive here. And a one-on-one chance battle here. And Disciples couldn't get one of their own. 1-1 still here. Nomads trying to see if they can get back into this one. 3 finds number 21. 21 now. It's whistled for. It's called for. It was a foul. And they're giving this one back over. Fullerton gonna recover the ball. Take a look here at this replay though. Take a look here at the header from the Nomads. They were looking for the goal, and the goalkeeper right into it, had it easily enough, made the stop here as this ball ended up going outside. It's gonna be thrown in by the Nomads. Now Fullerton Disciples with the throw in here. It seems like it's given away. Nomads get it back. Over to 15. Almost taken away. Fullerton wants the ball back. And look at that, number 21 gets it back. That is called and whistled for. And still with the Nomads here, holding on to it. At this point, any team that's looking for the score might as well take it away. It's been hard to take the advantage in this one, as both these teams locked in this tie. And over to number 4. Trying to find the pass, just not there. But the Nomads trying to recover here. Fullerton gets the ball. Here come the Disciples now. And good job for the Nomads to get the ball back here in a dangerous pressure situation. Not gonna allow anything here. And keeping on and holding to the ball is key at this point. As now they come. And that's a whistle, that's a foul, and that will be a yellow card here. As we do see it given as this game here, it seems like a few pair of yellow cards already to each team. Take a look here at the replay. This is the foul right there, right in front of the referee. Getting ready for this one. The Nomads have this chance. And one more time, take a look at the replay, as it was this that committed of the foul. Take more action looked at in the highlights in detail. Make sure you like, subscribe. Any type of interaction, we'll post you and bring you back. That's how the algorithm works. And I do appreciate it. It's been a pleasure here. My name is Andres, your videographer, your editor, your commentator, broadcaster, editor, and it's the Amigo here. And right after this, we have the Rebels facing off against AYSD D1 Academy. So make sure you stick around here on Amigo Sports Media. And here come the Nomads. Down below, couldn't handle it cleanly, and almost had the chance. What a chance it was. As it's gonna be put in by the Nomads here. And out the ball, it ended up going. It's going to be given back to the Disciples here. Out it ends up going. It's going to be the Nomads here who have the throw-in. As a few substitution made here by the Fullerton Disciples. New player stepping on in fresh legs here. It could be a pivotal moment here. Nomads have the chance. Number 3, looking for the pass. He has it there! He has the goal! He's put it into the back of the net. He's made it found, and the Nomads now have the lead. It's 2-1 now, and look at them. They're off to the celebrations. They know it could be made. It has been a high one, a very taxing game, and finding this lead could be pivotal this late in the game, as they now have the advantage here at home. Take a look here at the replay. The chance ends up being there for the Nomads, and cut off short. What a apology. Look at that, right with the slide. I mean, the chance right to be right from the start. It's right there, he still gets it off. As we come back into the action. The Nomads now with the lead. It's 2-1 here at Orange Glen High School, home of the Nomads soccer team, and they're not gonna let up here. Disciples have come in here and tried to pick up the win. Have tried their best to go toe-to-toe with the Nomads, keeping it 0-0, 1-1, but they finally breaking away, and now looking for a chance. The pass not there, goes outside. The flag was up, and 10 minutes remaining. And we'll have to see what the referee does decide to add. We have a few yellow cards already. Both teams, a collection of cards. And no injuries, thank goodness. And now we've seen a collection of 3 goals. The Nomads with the lead. It's gonna be thrown in here, number 15. Over to the goalkeeper now. Nicely done. Number 20 now. Has it there. They have the chance. They're moving forward now. Over to 18. 18 finds his man, number 4 now. Still marching on forward. Can they find another one? The Nomads coming in on the attack. And that gets whistled for. That gets called for. This is dangerous. Do the Nomads have another chance? Do the Nomads have an opportunity to add it up? And take a look at the replay as they get set for this one. It's gonna be called from the spot. It's gonna be a penalty kick. And look at the chance, folks. Look at what led up to this. Look at this chance. The referee having a word with the goalkeeper. Look at the chance one more time. This is what caused it. The foul was definitely there. And now the Nomads with the penalty kick opportunity. Can they add it up? And he's able to find the back of the net. He's able to find the goal and add it up for his team. They're 3-1 now. They have an advantage, and they're not going to let up. They have here at home a win secured if they can only finish it out. 3-1. Nomads over the Disciples. Take a look at the replay here. From the penalty kick, he's able to find it. And now they have secured it here. If they can just close it out, 3-1. Fullerton Disciples have a topped and tie task to do. Find 2 goals to get back into this one. But they have had the opportunities to find goals. Can they just get and close off the chance? This one goes outside. It's gonna get ready to be thrown in here. Fullerton lose the ball. Ford trying to get it back. Nice lead on Fullerton, cover up. And back over to the goalkeeper here. Nicely kept here. The Nomads trying to see if they can handle the ball here. In the end, Disciples not able to win it back. Number 18 now coming in on the attack. This is looking promising. The pass is there. And the whistle and the flag were up in the end. It's gonna be called offsides. And they're looking to close it out here, folks. With the remaining 7 minutes, we'll have to see what the referees do decide to add. As there have been a pair of yellows, but here's the chance! Number 21 with the shot. He finds the back of the net. It's a fury of goals. It's number 4 for the Nomads. And they're not letting up. It's number 21 for the season. And here today, they have a 3-goal lead. It's 4-1 as the Nomads have found another goal. And here, take a look at the replay here. You're watching Amigo Sports Media. You missed any of the action, you could definitely watch the highlights after the game. As 21 finds the back of the net. And they're going to come back into this one. Again, the replay here, the pass, the tranquility to just take the shots. And we're coming back into this one as the Nomads with 4-1 here. The game is getting away from Fullerton here in the end of these minutes. Disciples so close. Real tied up. 0-0, 1-1 for what seemed an eternity of minutes. Only to lose it. Only to come away and give up 2 goals back to back. But here come the Disciples again. They find it. And just not to be there. And now the Nomads trying to find number 21. The pass not there. Almost taken away. And in the end, the goalkeeper is going to recover. Disciples here feeling the pressure from the Nomads. This ball out it goes with less than 5 minutes remaining. Nomads with a huge advantage of 4-1. And the Nomads fans, and here in the chat as well, content with glee. The home fans here definitely happy to have come out here supporting, enduring the strong winds, but still holding on to what is a performance here. Number 16 trying to take a shot. What a pass by 18. He put it in for them. A cream of the crop type of game as the Disciples here want to come and get one. Foul is called. Disciples ball. It's gonna be the Disciples here getting ready. Put it back. Put it in. Taken away immediately. The Nomads here haven't allowed much and have been adding on to the goals. Can they find another one? 21, 18, reaches over for him, tries to find it, and just gonna take the shot. And in the end, what an opportunity! We're gonna be thinking about that one all day, as that could have been number 5. And Fullerton definitely happy that they weren't adding on to the tally. That gets called offsides. And looking to put this one, a few substitutions being made by the Nomads. Some fresh legs here to continue the action, close it out here. 3 new men. All across the pitch, the Nomads with an impressive outing. The whole team really showing their talent here. As it's put back in. A bit of drizzles, sprinkles, or is it just me that's speaking? And the wind that is spreading it out. But here they come. Fullerton with a nice defensive tackle to win it back. And just can't get up to it. The legs have gone out. Seems like exhaustion's trying to build up. 2 minutes left. Seems like number 15 had to go out and get it here. As let's try to see what we could find in the latest replay that I've saved up here. And make sure you go and look at the highlights posted on Amigo Sports Media. Look at that nice defensive play, but in the end they lose the ball. They have to go get it. They just made it a roll, and here, put back into the action here. Nomads getting it out of pressure. Out it goes. Fullerton Disciples will be the ones to throw it in here. With a minute left, we're gonna have to see what the referee decides to add. A pair of yellow cards for both teams. Goals on sensational amount for the Nomads. And here's a foul. 4-1 here in Orange Glen High School, Richard F. Disney Memorial Field, as it will be Fullerton Disciples here in green to continue it. Trying to get back, but it's down by 3, which is what they're looking at. Nomads here are just trying to close it out, and whatever minutes were added by the referee here at home, one of their final home games for this UPSL SoCal South season. And they're looking to close it out here with an impressive outing here in their fans. Here's a chance! And couldn't find the header. What a chance there. Definitely not content. Definitely wanted to find the back of the net, but just couldn't reach it in time. As it's going to be put back outside. But look at this. Look at the header. Just inches away from finding the back of the net. Just inches away from finding him. And couldn't find it. Put back in the action here. This one whistled for. Gets called for a foul. As we're heading into the overtime of our 90 minutes, we're gonna have to see what the referee did add. But again, thank you for watching Amigo Sports Media. Thank you for dealing with me, your announcer, your commentator, your videographer, your editor, your highlight person on this. If you're having fun, it's the Amigo here. Rebels against AYSDD1 Academy. After this, highlights will be posted and much more community soccer action of San Diego. That's what I'm all about, folks. So make sure you go out and invite me, because I love going to these events. It's so fun to be watching this talent. Here come Fullerton. And the defense close it out here. Out it goes. Number 6. Again, a special thank you to the Nomads Soccer Club. They were the ones to invite me out to this game. They prefer to use my services over VO3, the AI machine. No disrespect to the AI machine, but hopefully you guys, the fans, have been enjoying some replays, some commentary, and just the interaction that could be possible here on YouTube as the foul gets called for. As the fans saying, we are nomads. We are nomads. And tonight, you shall celebrate as Fullerton, with these final minutes, just a bit of starting up the pots here. Already 2 minutes added to the 90 minutes. Here's a chance for them though. And too much on that one. As it gets called for, in the end, that will be the end of the match. The Nomads Soccer Club have come here at home, stood their ground, and have been able to defeat the Fullerton Disciples in a 4-1 matchup. And it was a good one. Thank you for watching, and thank you for sticking around. And again, highlights will be posted here on Amigo Sports Media. Thank you for watching this UPSL SoCal South matchup between the Nomads and the Disciples. It has been the Nomads to pick up this win 4-1 here at home, Orange Glen High School.